What is going on, guys? This is Failing YouTuber Marvin. I have for you guys today another YouTube gameplay. This is a 60 to 17 hardpoint on the map Slums. This is a league play game. I'm using the M8A1 with the Cap 40 as backup. Yes, I know, scumbag class, but I do end up dropping 60 kills with it. 60 to 17, if I didn't already say that. 60 kills is pretty hard to drop in league play sometimes, depending on whether or not the players you're playing against are good. These guys were decent. They weren't the best, so just quite a few kills. Hope you guys enjoy that in the background. I'm actually doing a dual commentary today with my dad. Say what's up.
Hey, this is Rick, Marvin's dad.
So, what is the commentary going to be about today, Dad?
About first impressions and service you get at businesses, like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, so, me and my dad went up to, the Apple Store today, which is about an hour and a half drive. We had an appointment at 1. This is actually to fix my iPod that I talked about in my luck commentary. So, we ended up showing up at 12:45, so 15 minutes early, and it was pretty professional for the most part at the beginning. The woman greeted us at the door, and he gave us a seat and said, you know, we'll be with you as soon as possible, and guess what? They made us wait 45 minutes. So, when we finally were helped, they figured out that it was something they couldn't fix, and so it was the battery pack that was messed up, so they can't replace the battery, which you think they would have known that. We kind of talked to them about it before we made the appointment, but, you know, they figured that out, and they actually charged me $80 for a brand new iPod of value $200, so that was actually an excellent deal, but the service was simply terrible. So I was pretty disturbed by this, by the fact that they didn't respect our appointment time. They should have been with us by about 1 o'clock, and it took them till 1:30. That kind of disturbed me. What were your thoughts on this?
I agree. You know, first impressions are really important, and you know, even though we were greeted well, they should have valued our time. And if they were going to help us at 1:30, they should have made the appointment for 1:30.
Exactly. So where did we stop for lunch?
Then we stopped at Papa John Pizza for lunch, and this guy was on the phone when we walked in, and he didn't get off the phone for a minute, and he didn't pause and say, "Be with you in a second," or anything like that. So we were just left there hanging. Yeah, that was a really bad first impression. But anyway, after he got off the phone, finally, he asked us what we wanted, and we talked about some different pizzas, and then he offered a special, a chicken margarita or something. And so that's what we got, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So I still think Domino's is better. Personally, Domino's is still my favorite. I don't know exactly. I just think that, like, the bacon and onion pizza is definitely the best, if you ask me. So, it was about a 10-minute wait for the pizza, and we went to search for a restroom, and we found this store that sells swimming pools. So, we asked the guy behind the counter, and he directed us to pretty much the employee's bathroom. There were some lockers and a microwave by it, and we went in there, and then, it's just, you know, normally a bathroom they wouldn't let people go into that don't work there, but they did, and that was actually really nice. So we looked on the front counter and actually saw this like popcorn machine, you know, the stuff you make popcorn with, the kind of box-shaped thing, and it actually said free popcorn on it. I was thoroughly surprised. I thought it was going to say like $1 for popcorn, and I thought that was very cool, and I guess it's not a bad idea because it made people stay. Sure made us stay, right? So my dad actually had to ask them a question about pools, and they gave him some pretty helpful advice. So my first impression with this place was that if I'm ever going to buy a pool, that's the place I'm going to go to because the service there was very good.
Yeah, I have to agree. It was great experience there. And if anybody asks me about a pool, I'd definitely recommend them.
Yeah. So again, we finally got our pizza, and I don't think it was the best pizza out there. I definitely think Domino's was better, but the pizza was decent. We finally got home, and the computer, as you guys know, or may not know, I've been sending my videos into Patrick, or my friend Just Life. His channel will be linked in the description, maybe. And, you know, it's because my After Effects program hasn't been working. And he's been having some problems. The program we're using to record our voices right now, actually, the commentary. And, it's just been very temperamental. And we took this into Best Buy, and because we thought it had warranty. It actually didn't. And the guy was very helpful. I asked the tech guy a question, and he immediately responded, and he was helpful. So, Dad, do you want to explain that? Go in depth a little more?
Yeah, so the guy started looking at our computer and said, "You got a lot of viruses on here." And he started clicking on some things, and I thought he was going to fix it right there, but then he said, well, it's like $200 to get a tech to clean off all the viruses, or you could get a year of Geek Squad for the same price, but we weren't going to pay $200. So then he started telling us, well, you could just reset the computer all the way back to factory settings. And I asked, well, how do you do that? And he said, well, can't tell you that, but just Google it, and it'll show you.
Yeah, I suppose it was like against his policy or something.
Right, because they're supposed to sell us Geek Squad. So anyway, we decided that we could do that, and we needed to save our user file on
An external hard drive.
external hard drive or a thumb drive, and they helped us figure out how much space we were going to need, and it was like way more than a thumb drive, so we ended up with a terabyte, which is 1,000 gigabyte external hard drive for $60, which was a great deal.
Yeah, definitely an excellent deal. And what I found, what I really respected the guy for, and what I thought was excellent, was the fact that he gave us all of our options. When a lot of places would just be like, "Oh, it's $200, take it or leave it," and a lot of people wanted to get their computer fixed, so they just take the $200. But he actually gave us the best deal, and that is officially why they call the place Best Buy, I guess, huh? So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about the computer, I guess. I actually got the computer at Best Buy, as I was saying I didn't have warranty on it anymore, but they still got, helped us to some degree fix it. They gave us the thing we needed. And the service there was excellent. The woman greeted me right at the door. She asked me, what did I need. I told her the type of computer specs I was looking for, and she helped guide me to find the exact computer I wanted. So I guess the lesson to be learned from this commentary, guys, is that always be professional, always be respectful, and respect other people's needs, and just give good service whether or not you're at work or not. So any last words?
Goodbye.
This has been Failing YouTube, or Marvin. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed having my dad on here, and maybe I'll try to get him on here more often. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.